Good morning, children. Welcome to your Standard 6 Physics class. And today we'll discuss about an introduction to physics. So first we will discuss about what is physics. And see here, science is a form of knowledge gained by careful observation and experimentation, that is called physics. Or you can say a form of knowledge gained by careful observation and experimentation is called science. And the people who work for the development of science are called scientists. Science helps us in improving our ways of thinking and doing. And some branches of science, there are two types of branches in science. First one is physical science and second one is natural science or life science. And see here, given a diagram of science divided into two types. One is physical science and another is natural science or life science. Physical science, it deals with the non-living world, and natural science, it deals with the living world, suppose plants, animals, humans, etc. And again, physical science also divided into two types. First one is physics and another is chemistry. Physics also deals with inanimate matter and energy and with the basic principles of the universe. And chemistry, it deals with the study of a behavior, the composition of the matter. And again, natural science also divided into two types. First one is botany and second one is zoology. First, botany, it deals with the study of plants, and zoology, it deals with the study of animals and humans. And now we'll discuss about what is physics. So here, see, physics is a branch of science that deals with the study of matter, energy, measurement, and laws governing the various phenomena of universe. Suppose in physics, there are matters are in three states. First one is solid, second one is gas, and another is liquid. So in solid, it holds its shape and fixed volume. Gases, it has its shape of container and the volume of the container. And liquids take the shapes of the container and it free surface and it has fixed volume. And so for convenience, physics is divided into the following subtopics. That means in physics there are so many types of topics are there, subtopics are there, or branches are there. First one is mechanics, sound, thermodynamics, electricity and magnetism, light and optics, modern physics, quantum physics, atomic physics, superconductivity, nuclear structure, particle physics, and cosmology. And now we'll discuss about how the scientists work. Scientists use scientific methods in their research work, and scientific methods used by the scientists involve the following steps, like identifying the problem, collecting information about the process or object, then identifying trends in the observation, postulations of hypotheses, testing the hypothesis, and applications of the theory. And these are the methods used by the scientists. Everything we do involves several steps, and the steps by step process involving in doing something is known as the scientific method. What is scientific method? The step by step process involved in doing something is known as the scientific method. And we use scientific methods in all household activities such as cooking, etc. And scientists are used so many types of methods, and first one is we'll discuss about the identifying the problems. The first step in scientific method is to identify the problem, and for this scientists observe the process or the project object carefully. And second step is collecting information about the process or object, and after identifying the problem the scientist collects more information about the process or object from books, journals, and from experiments. And experiments are planned to know why it has happened. That is, collecting information about the process or object. And third one is identifying trends in the observation and postulation of hypothesis. After collecting data, the scientists look for any relationship, similarities, and trends in the observations. He then generalizes these observations and trends such a hypothesis is a possible explanation. And next one is testing the hypothesis. After the hypothesis is postulated, the scientists test its truthfulness by performing more test experiments, and the hypothesis which can explain all the observed facts satisfactorily in the is then called theory or a law. And next one is application of the theory. The theory or the law so developed is then used to suggest, stimulate, and direct further experiments. Many useful machines and materials were made on the basis of theories put forward earlier. So, students, we will discuss about the physics, and now I am giving you some homework. First, all of you practice this diagram, science and its various branches.